Rehearsal on what I think is a very substantial piece for the art form, being shared with some of my personal heroes, the Conservatory Wind Symphony here at the Conservatory of Music at the University of Missouri, Kansas City. If you're watching us live, thank you. If you're watching us after this has happened, we're also appreciative of that as well. This is going to be up for a couple days, so I know some people. Prize-winning composer with us and a faculty member here at our conservatory that we absolutely adore and are privileged and honored to be able to share with. I'd like for our students here and those of you online, if you want to do this in like a spiritual way, let's all welcome Dr. Zhou Long to our rehearsal.
My great pleasure to come back. I remember 7 years ago, the work Ancient Echoes was commissioned by by Professor Davis and the UMKC Conservatory Symphony, Wind Symphony. And after 7 years, we do it again. So that's wonderful. So the piece is joined, commissioned by about 20-something consortium groups, and was premiered in 2017 in Kansas City. I was there. I think this is the concert part of the college wind ensemble director.
College Band Directors National Association National Conference.
Yeah, national conference in 2017. I don't believe there's any members still here during the premiere.
Just me.
And
Wesley. And Wesley.
Oh yeah, yes. Well, so that's brand new. So I'm really looking forward to hear it again. The wind ensemble piece. This is my first work written for wind ensemble. Well, there's another piece I think Steve also adapted.
Future Fire.
Yeah, Future of Fire. It's an orchestra with a choir, and adapted around the time in 2018 or after this. Yeah. So this work consists of six movements, about 30 minutes total. It's a large scale. Yeah, for wind ensemble piece, it's really long. Yeah. Each movement, there's some countries based on ancient poet Xu Yuan, who wrote called Nine Odes. It's poetry in many parts. I choose the 6 parts, and each movement have a contrast. I always use, even this is my first wind ensemble piece. I consider the wind ensemble as a large choir, like a choral. But here in the piece, there's a lot of characters in the poem. In the poem with different gods, the water, the gods of the river, god of the mountains. So I featured each instrument, solo instrument, in different movements, and also the combinations also contrast. Like a second and third movements consist only woodwinds and percussion. The rest movements is full force for the whole wind ensemble. I'm looking forward to hear.
So let's play the first movement beginning to end, and then you'll give us whatever comments you want us to do differently.
I think it's not perfect.
No, it will not be perfect. but it will. Hopefully, it will be pretty good. Everyone's sounding good. All right, let's go at the top.
I think we have a lot of energy here. The opening, the whole ensemble should come in very, very soft. Yeah, we started too long. I think the ending we're doing better. The ending, the recap, yeah, better. So just keep very, very far. Yeah, come in.
Can we try that real quick? Can we just try that real quick? Ready? Just stay here, beginning. Ready? Just take this exactly where you want it. Ready? Is here.
Just think about some shining, shimmering texture. Yeah. You don't have to play the notes very clear. You know? Very, sort of like a tree green on the tree leaves. And when the vibraphone came in, if we could have a half pedal, or to make it drier.
Okay. Go ahead and play.
Yeah.
Pedal this one.
More pedal.
Did you hear him? More pedal, less? Okay.
A less pedal? Okay.
What about the no pedal? No pedal?
No pedal? Okay.
Oh, so that's dry. Yeah, just to keep it in the air, in the halfway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try it real quick.
That's better. That's good. That's good. Yeah, do this way. Yeah. You don't worry about this nothing. I think that's good. Good.
Okay.
And the galactic came in also very soft. Yeah, your sound is very bright. I wanted the horns to be more unison. Four horns in unison, right? When the horn come in,
Stronger?
or if possible, more unison.
Not as out of tune?
I don't see out of tone.
What do you mean by
I
unison?
mean unison together like one.
Okay. Well, let's try that. Just moving together? Like playing in time? Is that what you mean? Like just playing together?
Mhm.
Ready? Start on beat 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
We missed the partial. I got it. The second note, but
Okay. Yeah.
please, not please.
It's much better, much better. The horn, you can't avoid that. Sometimes even the principal in the orchestra, they always have an overtone. You can't guarantee, right? Anytime, but as much as you can, put it together. Great, sounds great. Thank you. Anything else?
Tempo okay?
Tempo is fine. Yeah, this texture from the flute and the wind, light. Very light.
Can we try it? How about we all define measure 27, bad spot, and we all have, like, no saxophones, just the people that have the 8 notes. Ready? And 27 is here. What do you think?
Shorter, even shorter.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, great. Bravo, yeah. Upper down?
Upper guns?
Yeah. Can you try it? Pick it up. Can you use a harder methods?
Yeah. You teach us. Tell us exactly what you want here, because we don't know.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you muted? What is the mat? It's not a form. This is close, right? Underneath.
What's underneath the,
Oh, it's like it's a wooden board with like carpeted material.
carpet? What do you
Yeah.
want underneath
Do
it?
you have like a kind of foam?
Do we have any foam? Maybe not today, but can we, if we don't have it today, can we get that for, before the
Yeah,
performance?
if you
Okay.
you have the foam underneath, that will more control.
Okay.
Perfect.
What is down there is, what is the instrument?
Tambourine?
Sleigh bells.
Can I bells? Yeah. Okay. Can you try it? If you could make it drier. Yeah, I want it to sound like more dry, you know. So right now it's a
A little more accent and a little more secco.
yeah. You play more, put you partially against your body or some,
What was that?
you know, partially the instrument against your body that would mute it a little bit. Harder, play harder. Yeah, that's
Better?
great.
Okay.
Okay, great. I think the same thing for the whole wind section. Da, 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 very short. Yeah, very short. Yeah. You know, when you have the dynamic crescendo, you do it, but otherwise it just keeps up. Yeah. With the singers, I consider the saxophonists as singers. They're singing the wordless. You know, no words, but they're singing. So singing quality is maybe it's not naturally saxophone sound. You know, you play jazz or something, it's different. Just think about the vocal. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay,
Thank you.
please. Good, and we'll work out, we had some issues at the beginning with tuning on, and all that worked out. All right, second movement, please. The ruler within the cloud. Give us a little bit about the cloud. What's the kind of cloud? The title.
The cloud is the god of the cloud.
The god of the cloud.
The second movement and the third movement is the sister movements. The god of the cloud and the god of the Xiang River. Xiang River is in Hunan. It's a river, god of the river. So these two sisters.
Okay, let's go, begin.
Symphony is different register, but still, maybe I should put it more down, the level down.
A lower octave?
No, I mean, I'm dynamic,
Softer?
softer,
Okay.
yeah,
Pianissimo?
pianissimo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Measure 2 pianissimo woodwinds, please.
So then you don't have to really just keep soft. Don't make it too random. Yeah.
Okay.
And also, maybe nice with the clarinet, immediately. Yeah, immediately.
You want it more or softer?
Softer, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Immediately. And the other stuff like clarinet with the bass clarinet.
Second measure of A.
Yeah, also same thing, yeah.
Make the forte, the SFZ more white heat, softer on the piano, on the soft part.
Yeah, the same thing, yeah. Then all these textures, 30-second textures with the flutes and the clarinet will keep it very soft. Yeah, just keep very, almost like not very clear.
You keep saying this about these things, that you want these softer. Can I hear right here at measure 9, people that have these can you just play and risk the chance of it not speaking? That soft, ready? 2, and ready, and go.
What about the try longer slur? Longer slur. Yeah,
So it's not every beat?
you don't count, you don't count every beat like one slur, yeah.
The whole thing slurred? Only one slur?
Good, yeah.
Just one articulation at the top is here. No more articulations?
Yeah, no more.
Every time?
Yeah.
Including the beginning of the first movement?
Here,
Okay, just the second movement.
yeah, just a second.
Okay,
Yeah.
when we get to measure 2, everybody, just one articulation at the beginning, and then another articulation at A, and then only one.
Yeah.
All the rest is slur.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
That'll help a lot, and then whatever that is, second measure of B, same thing.
Yeah, okay. And we have this stuff
And the same thing, the second measure of E, and the third measure of E for the bassoon.
for the end.
All of it, we got it.
Yeah,
I'll get them all.
great.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Pleased?
yeah.
Okay, good, very good. You're welcome, thank you.
Is that the same thing for 12?
Every time you have to do it's like one articulation at the front, and then slur throughout the release to the rest. Yes, thank you. Third. Once again, the top is here. G. Rehearsal G, everybody.
Yep, yeah, doing it very nice. That's enough. And give more space for the
Before the downbeat.
saxophone and the piano.
Can I hear the people that are the half note trills at G, and he wants more space between beat 3 and beat 1, and let's keep it light. Ready? Here we are, G, everybody. G is here. Half note people. Left sound. 1, 2, already. Still too loud? Still want it softer?
That's better, that's better.
Okay. Softer if you have it, though. Softer if you have it.
Together with the melody.
Everybody, please, at G. G. Melody, folks, bring it out just a tad. Ready? G is your. Just for me, how fast do you want me to get here to? I can't remember. It says accelerate. Like, is that enough?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
tempo is good, yeah.
Break here or no break? I didn't break. I went right into it. Okay, just making sure. Thank you.
Very good evening, very good. Good.
Very good ending. Bravissimo. Fourth movement. The goddess of the mountain.
This texture.
Jay?
With the melt together.
Softer still?
Yeah, maybe softer.
And you want the notes longer?
With melt,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, people that have eighth notes at J, longer and more connected, and the people that have the 16th,
Yeah.
softer. We go right at J, and J is here and now. Really soft, super, super soft. All this then, really soft
Yeah.
around all of it?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, this is my favorite.
Good. Thank you for writing wind ensemble music softly when everyone else just writes it so bombastic. Just hurts our heads. That's a lesson for all the composers. Yes, I said it. All right, keep going.
And all these are not natural for the wind ensemble. For soft, it's not natural.
Yeah, it's true. It's difficult, and it's good for us.
Yeah.
Thank you for making us grow.
Sorry for making this difficult. But I think we got it resolved very, very well.
Okay, you feel good about the fast section?
Yeah, the fast section, maybe not too.
Not too fast?
No, not too fast.
Slow it down?
Make that, yeah, very right. Yeah, just go
Cool.
even, yeah.
Okay, well, we've had some vertical timing issues. We'll get those worked out.
Okay. Something I forgot. That's a clear way. Yeah.
Want to keep going? Measure movement 5. Can you remember what it is? Anything? You had one thing you said, so I'm gonna catch you while you're here.
Okay. So this texture could also be.
Measure, 12 can also be softer, not the saxes, or saxes too?
No.
Saxes stay stronger,
Yeah.
everyone else softer. Okay.
So you start first here. Yeah. I understand
It wasn't together.
Yeah.
B was, we weren't playing together.
Yeah, okay.
Was that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Or style?
I think about it, if the tempo could be faster here,
Okay.
but I feel it's a little bit slow.
Let's go with B, everybody. Here's B. B, everybody. And B is here and now.
Yeah, all the Greek notes in the Carr, quite quick. Dun, dun, dun. Don't have to read, yeah. Right to face, yeah.
And we did it with the grace note on the beat last time, is that how you want it this time?
On the, yeah.
On the beat.
Yeah.
Okay, on the beat. That's my fault. Let's do that right again. On the beat, everybody. B is here and now. So listen. B, 2, and a 3. 3 is where the grace note starts. Ready once again? 1 and 2. Not before that and go. Put it right at the start of it, you said. You want the beginning of the grace note on the beat. Okay, got it. Thank you. That's my fault. I told them to play right before the beat.
Great.
Beautiful. All right, 5th movement. Thank you. We'll get that worked out. Anything from there, Zhou Long?
Pretty good so far.
Okay, we're just not playing together, which is not good. Can we go with A, everybody? And A is here.
Stay on top of the beat here, please. 2, 3, 1.
Start right there, please. Measure 12. And 12 is here, don't drag. And Yeah, I was trying to get it moving. That's probably my fault. We're dragging. I feel like we're behind, which is stopping momentum, which means that's why they're playing stronger. That's my fault. We go E. Keep the momentum going, but play softer. Here's E. Stay more on top of the beat as this proceeds forward. Ready? And E. So the accent and then come down?
Yeah.
One E,
Yeah.
one E, and then after the E come down?
Yeah.
Can we try it? The people who have the accents, come softer if you can. Here we are, E, and E is here. It's a little ahead there.
Yeah, and also the bassoon and the bass clarinet kind of don't, it's the same thing. They're acting, but
Let's try it.
immediately.
Ready? E. Everybody is anything else?
Yeah, good. Very good.
Good.
Yeah.
You're welcome. 6 minutes. Zhou Long, can I ask you a question just for me? So this goes down G proportionally slower, and the arch form goes to 76, so that's slower than the other times we play this. Fine, no big deal. But when we get back to here, is this the opening tempo, or do you want this slower too? So tempo at the opening is 83. And then here it's at 72, unless you want me to go back to 83. That's what I thought. Okay, everybody, we will go back at 120, back to 83. It'll be faster than what precedes it. So just get ready for that. That's not a big deal. Just follow me there. Here we are, last image. What? The last section where we do the last, measure 120 to the end, will go faster than the measure that precedes it, to match the material at the very beginning of the movement. And 1, 2, 3. Second measure of F, we think there might be wrong notes on the transposed part.
So DD, the third and the fourth one, correct. The first one and the second one is something else.
Should they be the same as 34?
Yeah.
Is that right? Second measure of F horns, first and second horns should be the same as 34th horn. Can y'all share with each other? Please. For those three measures. And then how are we after that? Okay. So it's this, is that correct here?
This is okay.
Okay, so just the second measure of horns, just the second measure of F, and the third and the fourth measure of F. Okay. First and second should match third and fourth. Does that make sense?
So they're right, we need to switch.
Third and fourth are correct.
Third and
First and
Can you
second
pass
are
it?
incorrect.
Oh.
Can I hear it?
Let's hear it, yes. Can we go with J, everybody? F? All of us join together and play at F. All of us at F?
A ramble to that one, actually.
On the, you know where you have the 7/8, then the 6 mezzo forte. He wants that really popped, a strong forte piano there. Like really sizzle it. And then the same thing the first time you have it. Can we start at E? Stay up here. E, everybody, and E is here and down. E.
Sorry. Symphony. Yeah. Can you use the harder melody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bump, 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 bump. So the more separate, the more drag. Yeah.
Okay.
E is here and forever and ever, amen horns. Keep that forever horns, just those two measures, okay? Yes? Love the mallet, Martine.
Great. Thank you very much.
Come up here. I'm gonna embarrass you. It's a real gift to be with this human. He's a beautiful person, and I'm privileged to call you my friend. You're awesome.
Thank you.
He's great. Now, questions for this brilliant brain. And questions are a sign of intelligence. Anybody have a question?
Yes, please.
No check in the last one.
Can we do that later?
Yes.
Thank you. Anybody have a question? Like just, if you saw him in the hallway and you wanted to chat with him, what would you ask him right now?
Yeah.
You said this was your first piece for wind ensemble?
Actually, a second. Well, he did a setting of Future and Fire that we played at CBDMA National in Austin, Texas.
This is the first. Yeah.
What made you kind of choose wind ensemble as your format for a piece like this?
Doing that ensemble, I have no choice. That's a commission.
It's a funny story, though. If there's any composers listening, it's a funny story. I don't know if you remember this or not. He's a really sweet human being, just so you just need to know that. Okay, that's number one. But sometimes you can ignite him. And I asked him if he would write, because there's not a lot of, not a lot of symphonies written for wind ensemble. And I wanted a symphony. And I went to Zhou Long and I said, will you write a symphony for us? And he goes, symphony's dead. Do you remember that?
I don't.
He's like, symphony form is dead, won't write a symphony. And then we said multi-movement work. That's how this happened. You don't remember? I remember vividly because it scared me. That was when I learned the symphony was dead. What do you mean by that?
Well, right now it's a lot of substitute could, but I don't think in recent years the symphony will disappear. Oh.
Okay, you think it'll still be around?
Yeah.
Why didn't you want to write a symphony?
I don't know.
You didn't. You told me you didn't want to write a symphony. You don't remember that?
Well, I have a lot of orchestral works, but I don't call it symphony.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, symphony usually you have open 1, 2, 3, 4, the kind of sonata form. It's a kind of classical forms. Today we read a lot of title with the orchestral works. Yeah. So mostly follow. My work in general follow the poems or even a picture. Not really follow the number 2 symphony and what is another form and the number 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 6th movement. It's not a regular symphony form. So
I'm going to ask him another question that he may or may not want to talk to. It's really important for them to know your story. Like, tell them about your time in China and then coming to the States. Would you talk to them about your time in China and growing up and then your education and everything that you went through and then coming to the States?
As a person, yeah, I grew up in an artistic family. My father was a painter, oil painter, Western, and my mother was an opera singer, who professor. My mother was professor at Central Conservatory, which I graduated in Beijing. My father was the stage design department in the drama academy in Beijing. So, but during the childhood, my mother forced me to practice piano. So that's why I hate piano. So I started 5 and gave up 7. So my piano is not really good. But at 16 years old, I was staying in the countryside. So naturally, I'm a real farmer. I spent 4 years drove a tractor and grow beans in the northeast. And that's during the Cultural Revolution. When the Cultural Revolution ended, the university system resumed. I rushed back because I still have some genes in the music. So I think that maybe I could become a composer. So the future of fire is an inspiration from my teenagers. In the countryside, we have wildfire. So every year we have wildfire, and then we have to, before we put the seeds in for the weeds and the beans. But I spent several years after the countryside in the song and dance troupe near Beijing. So where I played accordion and also became a conductor. Not as you, this is not professional conductor. I just conduct some dance score and some choral works. Actually, I studied conducting with Yan Kun, who is a master.
You want to conduct this?
No. I don't want to become a conductor because I always nervous on stage. I did conduct in New York and also in Chicago, but my legs always shake.
Mine too.
No, you are not. You jump. And then I spent 5 years at the Central Conservatory as an undergrad, already 24 years old for college. And graduate, became a resident composer with the China National Broadcasting Corporation as a composer in residence with the Broadcasting Symphony for 2 years. What I do is for writing symphony music, for the 24-second orchestral work for the television opening. 2 years I got a little bored. I said, I need to serve some more education. So I came to the States, arrived in New York, spent 7 years at Columbia University to get my doctorate. I don't have master's. Today you can't do that. I jumped.
You're so good, you just skipped.
And then in 1993, I graduated from Columbia University and become a freelance composer 13 years in New York. When Chen Yi came here in 1998, and
From Peabody.
From Peabody, and 2 years later, in 2000, she got an Ives Living Award.
Ives Living Award.
So she had to give up a teaching job. Not on leave for 3 years. I substituted for her. So then hold me up here for 24 years. That's my life. Thank you.
Tell us about your opera real quick.
The opera.
They all want to see it. We can't find it. Can we have a video watching party?
Yes.
They all want to watch it.
If you arrange it, I will bring with the subtitle.
Okay.
Both in Chinese and English.
It would be an honor.
Yeah, it's a 108 minutes opera. So I got a call from Boston, a lawyer.
Was this after? No, this was when you won the Pulitzer, so a couple years before.
Before,
Yeah.
in the 16.
Yeah.
In 2006.
Six.
Yeah. So she called and Zhou Long, we have planned to introduce you to working on the opera with me. Miss Lin Xiaoying is a lawyer. She loves the Chinese literature. And she said, we're working on Mother Mad Snake, very popular legend, traditional legend. Is talking about a snake became a beautiful woman, and then married to a human being. And the monk look at them and this is not a human. This is something devil. You can't marry it, and you can't have children. If you have children, you got snake. And that's a story, love story. Yeah,
Sounds like a love story.
Yeah, I think because in the old times, people can't really, free marriage. They already always arrange.
Arranged marriage.
Arranged marriage. Yeah. So this story is about they can't talk this directly because the emperor will kill you. So they talk about a snake. So there nobody know who is who. It's about a free marriage. Yeah, free in love, people in love, and become the monk look at it and so you have to go back to your form, snake form, and put the snake under a tower, never come out. So that's the story. It's a very sad story. Yeah. So she called me and said, we are working on the opera totally in English. I said, well, I will try. But I have a lot of students, if you're doing a short opera. So they said, no, I want you to compose this opera. I said, if you want me to compose this, you have to get this in a full opera. Yeah, the full-length opera. So she worked in 2 weeks, gave me the draft. I looked at it, it's very musical. So I said, okay, I will do it. And then,
You said the draft was very musical.
yeah,
The words.
it works very musical.
That's pretty cool.
The libretto is very important. If you look at the libretto, you can't predict this. If you predict this is not going to be a good drama, so you forget about it. Don't worry, because a lot of work. You have to put a lot of work in it. And then the Beijing Music Festival director Zhou Long is also conductor. Heard about this. Zhou Long, I want to join the commission this work. So they have to join the commission with Upper Boston. So they premiered in 2010 in Boston first, and then moved the whole production to Beijing in 2010. And in 2011, I was asleep, sick nap.
I remember.
Yeah, and then there's Peter, the former dean, called me and said, AP tried to find you. I said, why? He said, well, they want to get the story. So that's what I heard about the producer.
That's how we found out. What are you working on right now?
I just finished the Hu concerto. They will premiere in Guangzhou in early October and also in Beijing. I'm not sure. Maybe I will visit there. And right now they also want me to compose a symphony. That's called a symphony. I don't want to call it symphony, but I said no. We want a symphony.
See?
So the China National Symphony will commission a symphony work commemorate of the Second World War, World War II, celebration of the victory of World War II next year.
One more question. One thing about Chen Yi that we all should know that the world doesn't know.
Chen Yi?
Yeah.
Chen Yi at home is a tiger.
Is what?
It's a tiger.
Is a tiger? I don't know what that means, but that's all I know. You're beautiful. Everybody thank Dr. Zhou. All right, we have a 15-minute, 17-minute break. He's up here if you want to ask him any questions. Take a picture with him, all of whatever you want. All right? 17 minutes until we begin rehearsing. If you're watching on the live stream, thank you very much. Have a nice day.